Irvingman, watches shows sitting on his can. Tells a story, tells a joke, monetizes cause he's broke. Look out, here comes the Irvingman.
I'll be brutally honest, if I tried to pronounce that title, I'd have enough outtakes to fill an entire episode, and I'd be drooling worse than she does. Spiderman is trying to figure out how to help firefighters deal with a massive fire at a crude oil storage facility at the docks.
Who's that? That's no fireman. What's he up to? There's more than oil cooking here.
That fire should keep them busy until I finish.
Hold it!
Spiderman!
No time for autographs. Get away from those valves.
You're too late, Webface. My mission is accomplished.
He sprays oil from his fingers, or from the fingers of his suit. However he does it, he seems to have plenty of it.
Soon I'll control all the oil in the world. And you can't stop me, Spiderman.
You mustn't be so negative. He's gone. And so's the oil.
I guess now we know what that valve did. Maybe instead of chasing the doctor, Spider-Man should have turned it off.
Man, set that fire, Parker.
But there's no proof that he did.
Proof, schmoof. I tell you, Spider-Man is the culprit.
Mr. Jameson, reports are coming in from all over the city. Oil trucks, barges, storage tanks, they're all completely dry.
That's ridiculous. How could Spider-Man steal all that oil?
The question is, where is it hidden?
Fair question. Everything has to be somewhere.
I've succeeded in converting oil into the most powerful element known to man. Thenium 007. The power of this concentrated oil pellet, combined with my secret formula, will enable me to control the universe.
Yet again, I have to point out that the universe is a big place, and the vast majority of it is going to have no idea that you control it. And by the way, that element he created, I have no idea what he said. I cannot catch the first consonant, so don't expect me to try and say it. And while we're on the subject, powerful how? What does it do besides glow?
And no one can stop me, not even Spider-Man.
If he tries, I shall subdue him with my crazy eyes and my phenomenal eyebrows. An oil tanker is coming into dock, and Spider-Man is trying to make sure it gets there safely.
So far, so good. Uh-oh, the oil. It's flowing against the current.
Never mind that. How did everybody miss that enormous hole in the boat?
Von Schlick. He's up to more of his slippery tricks. And I'll bet my web he's on the receiving end of this black gold.
So I'll dive into the middle of it and pretend I'm part of the oil. He'll never suspect a thing. Oh, he's swimming under it. Chicken. On a barge nearby.
The oil is being drawn by my magnetic oiloscope, just as I planned.
Patent pending. He has an oil magnet, but rather than use it for legitimate purposes like, exploration and safe extraction, he uses it to try and dominate other people.
You had a little winner. Some dinos. I'll teach you to interfere with my plans. Try my new adhesive oil.
In techno speak, it's called, glue.
Cover all situations. Now to dissolve the adhesive. And the final touch. Bon voyage, Spider-Man!
It's a big air bubble. Shouldn't he be floating? Most of us are familiar with the old thing about how you can't punch your way out of a paper bag, and it's pretty well true. Spider-Man can't get a good punch on that stuff because it gives too much. What he needs to do is grab a chunk of it and try to tear it open.
Von Schlick may have a few tricks, but mine's sharper than his.
Or he can make a throwing star. That works too.
The barge. Gone.
It couldn't have gotten very far, but I guess it was far enough.
The whole city's grinding to a halt.
Mr. Jameson, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Miss Brandt, can't you see I'm on the phone? Make sure the oil gets here, understand? Miss Brandt, alert the press room for an extra. The government is sending oil through the military pipeline. I want that news on the street right away. Now, what was it you wanted, Miss Brandt?
I just thought you'd like to know the presses can't run. There's no oil.
Why does everything happen to me?
That's right, JJ. The doctor did all this just to frustrate you. He'll be so pleased to see that it's working.
Something's wrong. It's out of oil. I must stop the reactor before it explodes.
But as per the rules, I must sit here and talk to myself until the very last second before I do. And when I do, I must move as slowly as I can so as not to startle the machine.
I need a new supply.
Whoever drew those crazy eyes should have gotten a bonus. That could get genuinely scary, or at least creepy.
It won't get me into the movies, but at least it'll keep me breathing. And my new webbing will stick to anything. Hi, Betty.
Peter, somebody's tampering with the oil coming through the military pipeline.
That's all he needed to know. Jonah wants pictures, of course, but Spiderman, in his new silicone-coated suit, has more important things on his mind.
Looks like Von Schlick's snaky trail. Better get JJJ's pics first. Now to find old Slippery.
That should hold things fast.
Naughty, naughty.
The doctor still thinks he can deal with Spider-Man, so he's not worried.
Sergeant of the Guard! Post number 4!
Now he's worried.
Lead on, Von Schlick.
As we might suspect, there's an opening in the bottom of the tank. How'd he get it there without anybody noticing, I hear us ask?
He's using the sewer system to carry the oil.
Looks like he came up from underneath. Godfrey, Gordon, Gustavus, Gore, look at that. It's believable. Let's have more like it.
Good. Everything is perfect. Soon I'll have enough Thanium-007 to force everyone to bow to my will.
They're already doing that because you have their oil. You don't need that stuff. And we still don't know what it does.
How did you get here?
The same way you did, Slippery Sam.
That's not working. Maybe you should try 30 weight.
It won't come off.
Just take it easy, Greasy, while I open the water valve.
No! No! Stop! Fire in the reactor. It'll explode.
That's the general idea, Doc.
The flip side of that idea is, let's get out of here.
That's a come down.
Hey, if it works, don't knock it. Spider-Man is a hero again. I don't know what became of the oil or how they got it back where it belongs. And we also don't know if the explosion turned his super-duper element back into oil or what happened to all that stuff. But we don't need to know. This is the Spider-Man show, and he caught the bad guy, which is what he does. That other stuff is not his department. Wah! That was the worst laugh I've heard in a long time. Sit there without anybody sing, I hear you ask. I hear us ask. And we also don't...